So I got a notification for a new upload from the video game Donkey, and the title read, "I'm done with making good videos." The video is obviously satire and basically pokes fun at how corporate YouTube has gotten in recent years. He states that he's going to start doing daily uploads and since then has found a lot of success from it. Even though I'm sure it's all for show, it kind of hit hard, not gonna lie. I'm the type of guy that doesn't really like milking an idea dry. If I find the series as successful as like Manhunt, I'd probably do a good 10 episodes and then probably ditch it for another series. A lot would see that as dumb. If you find what works, why not just stick with it? My answer will most likely always be because I don't want to be known for one thing. I want to be bigger than a YouTuber one day. I can't just let myself peak in high school. These thoughts have been on my mind since the summer of this year, and I haven't been really able to find the right words to actually articulate how I've been feeling about YouTube this year. So for the last few months or so, I thought hard on these topics, and I'm ready to make a video about it. So yeah, I'm probably going to title this something like The Worst Year on YouTube or something, because that's better than I mildly dislike 2020 YouTube because of how manufactured everything is, and also a few stories about my transition from a viewer to a content creator. Gone wrong. Also, if you're new here, I just want to say that I don't do these types of videos very often. My regular videos are usually satire or very lighthearted, but if y'all actually enjoy listening to me talk about some sentimental bullcrap, then let me know down below. I've been watching YouTube since 2011, and I started actually paying attention to the website around 2016. So I've watched many YouTubers come and go, many trends rise and fall, and many communities build up and be destroyed. I never stuck around to watching one type of content. I watched commentary, gaming, music videos, dance videos, cover videos, freestyles, animations. I think you get the point. I remember a lot of this stuff, and I feel like the diversity in what I watched kind of shaped my creativity as a person. I'd say I'm a mixture of Quackity, J-Schlatt, and Pyrocynical, but I could also get away with being a mixture of I'm Dante, Video Game Donkey, and Kneecaps, but I could also say I'm a mixture of X, Lil Uzi, and Juice. My inspirations are genuinely all over the place. I have so many ideas, so many things I'd like to accomplish. Yeah, I feel like those dreams of being a YouTuber aren't really what they're cut out to be, if that makes sense. What I mean by that is the time period my channel is most likely going to grow in. I feel like I would have had a better time growing in 2017 or 2018, hell, maybe even 2019, but also not at the same time because I was 12 and 13 and 14, but that's besides the point. There are a lot of emotions I went through when it came to transitioning from a passionate viewers of these YouTubers to a person who interacts with them very often. I mean, I literally watched Gizzy Gaza play Minecraft with Sky like 7 years ago, and just last month, I got to play with him in a Minecraft event. Hell, he was the entire reason I even got into the event. Another weird example would be Jerome, same group, different guy. I was in love with this Hunger Games series with Bayesian Canadian. Also last month, I literally got to talk with the guy for a couple of minutes thanks to my friend Dizzy. As much as this year rocked and sucked at the same time, it was also the best year in terms of my transition into content creator space. I experienced a lot of good things and a few bad things, and it helped me learn about who I wanted to stay away from and who I'd like to associate with. I'm grateful to have even gotten the chance to meet so many cool people, and the fact that just getting a follow back from a smaller content creator can lead to other smaller content creators finding you out. This feels like it should be illegal. I mean, I heard college is really big on connections, at least in the music and film industry, and here I am at 15 years old doing exactly that. I'm not even a junior in high school yet. Dude, I can't even drive. Now, of course, I was very anxious to even make this transition. If you guys have no idea what I'm referring to, I'm talking about Among Us. I got invited into this Among Us content creator Discord where I got to meet all kinds of people. I played with George, Carl, Dream for like 3 hours. I also played with Captain Sparkles and Jameski, and so many other people that I either watch now or used to watch. I was anxious as hell, dude. I wouldn't even speak in the calls unless I was spoken to.
Oh, I'm listed as playing Minecraft. Whoops. Hold on. All right. What a dick. What a dick.
I'm just glad I'm figuring this stuff out now before I followed 1,000 I didn't even know. Now, on October 5th, the streamer Niachu was playing Among Us with me and a couple of other people. She was streaming to like 10,000 people, and after a while the VC started dying down. Also, I just want to get this out the way, but Nikki is seriously an angel. I can tell she genuinely likes helping people, and she's very good at what she does. I just want to state that because I'm not trying to demonize her in any way for this next part. Again, I'm just sharing how I felt about the aftermath. After Among Us, it was me, her, and like 2 other people left, and she was just about to end stream and asked if anybody was streaming. I responded with, actually, let me just get the clip so I save time.
I'll head out too, probably. Is any of you streaming? Bye-bye.
I mean, I could start streaming.
I could raid you with 12,000 people.
So at this point, I was joking, right?
no way Nikki, who was streaming with 12,000 people, was gonna raid my Twitch channel.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Oh my god! So I averaged that entire stream with 1,000 people and peaked with 9,000. I hit 1,000 followers on Twitter, 3,000 on Twitch, and 2,000 on YouTube. It was a bit after this, but might as well group it in with these milestones. I streamed every single day for 2 weeks with an average of 100 people and somehow got myself to partner. I haven't announced this yet, but I obviously got rejected because my viewership was carried from a raid, and Twitch won't be very easy on you if they see that most of your viewership is carried by other people. But I got to play Minecraft with Nikki and Moonsy. I got like 100 subs off of one stream, and I thought it was finally time I got recognition. At least there was a period on my Twitter where everything I tweeted got 100 likes. Now I can barely break 50. Now on the YouTube side of things, let's rewind a couple months back. I was bored one day and decided to upload a video making fun of the new wave of Dream compilation videos, which I ended up deleting the next day. But coincidentally, a few days later, Dream uploaded a video about Herobrine being in 1.16. So I decided to make a satire video making fun of that idea. The video did very well, and I continued that for a couple more uploads, then I just stopped. I felt really good at first, but then I felt bad because it just wasn't fulfilling at that point. I barely put in an hour of work into these uploads, and here they are doing way better than any of the uploads I spent days or even weeks on. Ever since that happened, I've just been lost on what I even want to make. I'd like to think my motivation for making videos has a balance. I'd like to see it get a good amount of recognition, but I also need to have fun at the same time. I can't make a video without having fun, because if I see it doing well, I'm not going to feel any kind of accomplishment. It means nothing to me. And I can't really make a video out of pure passion, because if it absolutely flops compared to my other stuff, then I just start feeling really bad and I start beating myself up. On top of that entire mess, I started getting introduced to the world of stan culture. A cool and complicated mess. I mean, I'm tired of having to specify every single time I speak on cancel culture, but I'm obviously not referring to all stans. But the more I get into Twitch streaming and the more I involved myself with MCYT stans, the more I realize I don't really want my audience to rely on this MCYT community. I don't have a problem with them talking about their favorite creators, but I'm just not a huge fan of censorship. That, on top of a few other reasons. Their culture is big on holding creators accountable, which is good in most cases, but holding them accountable over jokes just ruins the fun. That's why I respect creators like JSlat, who don't care at all and continue to say whatever he wants to say. I'm a very outspoken person. I say what I want, and I do what I want. I don't like when people tell me what to do. Call me stubborn, but I've always been like this. Back in 4th grade, I talked back to my teachers because I personally felt like there was an injustice in how they targeted me over the other kids. That's obviously a story for another day, but that's just an example on how outspoken I've been in the past, even as a young boy. It made me realize that I'd like an audience that can take jokes, be serious when it's time to be serious, and respect each other. You don't have to like everything I do. It's just annoying whenever someone overcomplicates a situation more than it needs to be. Again, I don't have a problem with standing creators. I've openly accepted stands in the past. In fact, they make up a good portion of my core fan base on Twitter. I think they're awesome. I just have a problem with sensitive people. I'm gonna be as transparent with my audience as I can. I'm gonna set boundaries. I'm gonna tell them what's up. I like making jokes about whatever I want. I like saying whatever I want. And I'm gonna do what I want to do at the end of the day. It took me a long time to come to this conclusion, but I'm happy to say I even got to it. Hey, this is Wist from the future. I just wanted to clear up a couple of things. I genuinely don't have a problem with the MCYT community as a whole. I just don't want my audience to be made up of people that are just going to attack me for everything I say and do. I just used MCYT as an example because I see it constantly happen to other content creators, and it genuinely makes me fearful about how I make my content. Again, if you're part of this MCYT community, or you stan me for some reason, or you're a super fan and you draw fan art and you do all these amazing things, I'm completely fine with that. I love that stuff as long as you're not harming anyone. But I'm not just going to sit back and let my fan base control who I am as a content creator and as a person. Now that the more personal, sentimental part is out of the way, I want to conclude this video with talking about my overall distaste for YouTube in 2020 as a whole. Every other video I've seen on this topic has concluded the same thing. YouTube has gotten way more corporate, and it's no longer a website about passionately uploading videos. Creators like MrBeast have turned YouTube into a business. Family channels exploit their kids for money. Gaming channels milk the absolute crap out of games, and commentary channels leech onto any trending topic they can. It's funny because I very much enjoy MrBeast. Even gaming and commentary are my two most watched categories on the entire website. I'm just saying that there's a very devastating difference from when you're watching it from afar to when you're actually in the community, like you're executing it. I praised YouTubers for being creative, but now I feel like I'm struggling to even think of fresh ideas. I praised YouTubers for not doing weird practices such as asking for subscribers and likes, but now I see myself doing these same things just so I can optimize my reach. I've also found myself watching less and less YouTube, and that really sucks because I've been watching YouTube for like 9 years at this point and practically grew up with the website. I personally have no idea what I'm going to do next year. I have no idea if I'm going to continue with making videos. I have no idea if people even want to see my stuff anymore. Though it primarily never mattered about whether people wanted it or not, in the long run, I'd like to make content creation my career, so I have to somewhat care about what people are saying. I just wanted to use this video to vent some of my frustration and explain thoroughly why I dislike this year in terms of content creation. I don't really have anything to really conclude on, especially since my thoughts are rapidly changing, but I do hope you guys have a good day, and if you agree or disagree with my opinion, I encourage you to comment down below and have a discussion. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time, I guess. Subscribe. Oh my god.